Hi. Okay, so how to trace? Okay, so I'm using this software which we or they call or which we call Inkscape. I'll put the link down below for you to be able to download it. It's a friendly software for beginners. It's free. You don't need to pay for it. So first select the image or the design that you want to trace. Wait for the file to be open. Click the magnifying glass icon or zoom in or out icon. So I opened two files. Sorry. Okay, then click the cursor for you to select the image. Then create two layers. Okay, the first one is designated for the track, which is the one that you will be tracing. And then I put black on the second layer for the tracing. So we already have two layers. So even though the image is showing here, I am writing. Okay, I'm overwriting it using this black layer. So by the way, this design was done by Arturo Mayor. He This is the project that we're um, doing right now. It's just we had some delays due to the enhanced community quarantine. I'm from the Philippines, by the way. So this is, I believe, the second or third design that I choose because he has a lot of designs. Actually, it's um more on manga based because he really loves anime. So way back in high school, actually, he used to draw all of us, our circle of friends, the caricature of us, the anime version of us. Then, 10 years after, I figure out that, um, well, actually, way back 2009, we decided to, or we think about um, opening like a business or clothing business. But, we're not that um, wealthy. We need to um, we need to work for us to buy something. We can just ask our parents to that for example we want this, then they will you know we will easily get. No, it's very hard for us to get what we want at that time. By the way, he's one of he's the recruiter. He recruited me actually on a band. We had a band actually. That's way back 2008 2009 high school days. Okay, so going back here, my technique here actually is I'm clicking or I'm putting the dots, as you can see, the small square here, the yellow white ones. I used to put those on the corner of these curves for me to be able to easily create a curve, because once you then done the first one, the lines thing, I will be using this edit paths by nodes. The second icon, it's highlighted, highlighted in blue on the left side of your screen. So it will make me to um, make a curve by doing that technique. So as you can see, we're done on the first one. It's easy. You just need to be patient. You just need to be creative, and you must have patience here, brother. So I'm trying to time lapse this as fast as I can, but this is the average one because if I selected faster than this one, you won't see the dots actually, or where I am putting this. But it's up to you. If you have other technique, you can just comment those things down below, so I will be having some idea because I'm a beginner for this specific thing as well, and I'm just sharing it with you. This video actually made for those who want to start something and they don't have any budget yet, so this is a budget friendly. Or if you don't have any laptop, I'm not sure, but this is one of the requirements. You must have your own desktop or laptop. So yeah, this is the second layer that we're doing right now. This design actually will be included on the TURO project by LK. So I finished the first one last month actually, but I wasn't able to screen record that. So I searched for best screen recorder, and I found this one. So maybe I'll create a video for this alone. But I can put the link down below as well. So by the way, this sign, I believe it's the one who created this as well. It's him. He, because as I mentioned a while ago, he really loved to animate some people, or as I mentioned a while ago, way back high school, he used to draw us, animate us, our caricature, and it's just for fun. So yeah, it's really cool. So going back on the business that uh, we are thinking on the clothing brand that we are planning to start. But and I believe Arturo came up with brocha. So brocha, it sounds naughty, but brocha, the broth is it's like a past tense of you bring. Yes. And cha is, yeah, it's like it's just CHA, so brocha, so it sounds naughty. By the way, we're done on the second one. Oh. And then what happened there, I'm not sure because I've been a working student. So I focus on, finishing my studies. I wasn't able to, well, we managed to talk, but it's more on drinking sessions. But with regards on the clothing, the, the we are thinking we wasn't able to talk about it anymore. So the first one is like a Rasta version of himself. If you follow our page, our IG, our Facebook, you'll see it. I'll put the links down below. And then, if you have questions or you want to be part of the community that we are building, you can just join us there. It will really take time, but believe me, it's all worth it. So I think I finished this one for like, if I'll consolidate the hours, I think around 4 to 5 hours, I guess. But it's not just a single day. Um, as you can see, there's a time on the bottom right side of your screen. You can check that out. So, I already had, like, let's say, an idea on where will I be putting his design, because this is the bottom part of the design actually. There's 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 uh there's another one. It's the top design. So I already finished that, and yeah, I wasn't able to, unfortunately, wasn't able to record that. So after this one, I will be combining these two designs, and I already have an idea on where will I put, or how will I, how how will I put this design in an innovative way. So I already have an idea about that. So the third layer is done, last layer or last line. So yeah, if you want to be updated on that, regarding on the ID, my idea on where will I be putting this design, yeah, follow us on in Facebook and Instagram, because this is for the, how to trace your old design thing. So questions, yeah, I will. If you do have questions or reactions or violent, yeah, reactions or suggestions, you can just comment those things below. Then I'll try to respond to you guys as soon as possible. Curves here are very tricky, so but yeah, I was able to manage it, but it's one of the tricky part. As you can see, it took time for me to finish this curve. Those lines, it will help you. Those two lines, um, in each square, it will help you to create a perfect curve. There's no limitation here actually, as long as you put the right um, squares on the corners of the curves, there's no problem with that. It's possible. I mean, all the curves that you want, it is possible. You just need to put the square on the right place. So by the way, this tutorial actually, um it is for those, as I mentioned a while ago, this one is for those people who want to do something even they don't have budget yet. Okay, they can't, they they don't have budget to buy an an iPad Pro and or tablets, and they have desktop or laptop which they use for their schools before, for their college, or even laptops of their older brother. Inkscape, it's a budget friendly. You don't need to pay for it. You don't need a stylus on this one. I actually don't have any mouse here. I'm just using the laptop's cursor. I mean the cursor platform here. I'm using it. I don't have any mouse here. It's easy, as long as you are motivated to do something, to start, graphic designing. Yeah, this one you can do 3D here as well. uh, Soon maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to create 3D designs here, but for now, this one. So yeah, that time actually, my laptop just died because of drained battery. Then, but I wasn't able to go back. So while doing this, make sure that you have enough battery on your laptop, because it will really take time for you to finish it, especially if your design is as complicated as this, or if you want, you can just you know plug the charger, even if it's still, I mean, even if the battery is still full. I mean, for you, just to secure that you will not experience the thing that I experienced just a while ago. So curve again. So be mindful on those things where I put the square ones. But if you do have some suggestions, I'm open for those things. Criticism, that's totally fine with me. Criticism, or you have some suggestions for me to um you know enhance my Inkscape or tracing abilities, yeah, that would be much appreciated. Just comment those things down below, because as I mentioned a while ago, I'm new in this kind of thing. We used to sketch and we used to trace way back just through papers. I mean, as I mentioned a while ago, we can't afford to have like computers, desktop, It's really hard at the time. We're focusing. I mean, our parents focusing on the food that we will need to eat on our everyday lives, and the monthly bill for water, electricity. We're not wealthy. For us, this is the best time to go back on the things that we wish we had before, since we have our jobs already. This is the time. We're just igniting again the fire of our dreams. So yeah, let's hope for the best. So for the Turo project, actually, I'm thinking of three designs, three shirts. So I already sent my ideas to Arturo, and he approves those already. He gave me some suggestions, but let's see. Let's see. After ECQ, let's see, because like we don't have our own production yet. So we used to communicate with those who can create screens, who can those who can print print um on the shirts, because we don't have productions yet, which I wish that we had, because if you have the resources, it's very easy. As long as you love what you are doing, it's very easy. So we're just waiting for the enhanced community quarantine to be left. So hopefully on May 15, let's see. And if not, let's see if the the productions that we will be needing will resume on their operations. Let's see. And if yes, that's good. We'll continue this one. We'll do this one. So after this one, we already have another project. So got delayed, actually. The materials got delayed. I already paid for those, but they wasn't able to deliver it because there's no courier available. I ordered that from Manila, and um they are limited on Metro Manila areas only. I'm located here in Bulacan, Region 3. So, I there are some things that you can't insist. So I'm just patiently waiting here, thinking about things that, will make you productive. So, yeah. So I think we're about to finish the this tracing, also known as vectorization. So just trivia. So vectorization or tracing is the process of redrawing it as a vector image. I mean your design. Okay. So it will, especially this old designs. So it will really help you. So yeah, we're done. So this is the bottom design. So thank you. Like and subscribe.